So I want to tell y'all about Fresh Foods before I go to sleep. So, Fresh Foods, the one on Pine Street in Lumberton, North Carolina, and the one on Roberts Avenue, North Carolina. They have, the one on Roberts Avenue. I don't know if that older white lady is still working there, but she seemed to be like a manager or a shift lead, and she was on the day shift. She had on the dark blue shirt, so I don't know if she's the manager, assistant manager, but she is a part of the organized crime as well. And then the one on Pine Street, there's a light-skinned dude. His eyes have some type of color to him. I didn't catch his name. I'm gonna go back in there and get his name the next time. But he's tall, he's light-skinned, he's black. He has a shortcut, but there's another light-skinned dude there. He's short. But the tall one, he had on a blue shirt, so I think he may be like an assistant manager or a shift lead or something. He's participating in organized crime as well. Today is July the 21st, if I'm not mistaken, Monday, July the 21st. And I went in there. It's about 8:30, between 8:30 and 9. 8:35, 8:36, something like that. Between 8:30 and 9, I went in there. There were some gang stalkers in there. But now, some of them are walking now, okay? I guess they think that is going to keep them from being caught, but y'all are being watched while y'all watching me, dummies. But anyway, there were not many people there when I first got there. But after I got there, I told y'all, after I plant my feet on the ground at the place that I'm going into, they say, all right, she's over there. They seeing the people over there. But I always know that, like, they've been trying to poison me and my family. Okay, they've been trying to do that. But I always know, like, when the store is involved, because, like, I don't know how they're knowing what I'm saying out loud. Like, if I'm talking in this apartment, it's like they got listening devices in here because they know what I'm saying. There's some listening devices in this bitch somewhere, because how else do they know what I'm going to the store to get? The only time they don't know what I'm going to the store to get is if I tell my daughter when we go grocery shopping, we're just going to write it down on the list. And, we don't send it over the phone through text message or nothing. But I said it out loud. And I know that they're listening in on me some type of way. But when I went into Bowes tonight, I went for tomatoes, hamburger meat, something else. I got it wrote down. But anyway, when I go to the meat section and there's only like 3 or 4 meats to choose from, I know that all 3 or 4 of those meats to choose from, they've contaminated in some type of way, because y'all know they wrap their own meats at Bowes. And so when I went in there and I grabbed the tomato, I grabbed the rice. When I got over there to the meat, they was like, pay attention. They run the same plate all the time. So that's how you know that they're organizing crime. So, like, when I go to, like, places like Walmart, and as long as I don't say out loud what I'm getting, Food Line is participating too. The one on West 5th Street and the one on Roberts Avenue. But when I go and I see only 3 or 4 packs of meat, I know that all 3 or 4 of them are contaminated. So they knew that I was getting hamburger meat. And so it looked good on the outside. But then when I get home and I put it on the stove, as soon as I slam it into the pan, and it cracks open, I see brown meat inside of the red meat. And so I know that there's something wrong with it. So I end up just throwing all of it away. And I took a picture of it, and I did a review on the Fresh Foods on Pine Street. And so the light skinned dude, the tall light skinned dude, they always give themselves away. And again, I have gifts, so I can see the unseen. Like I can look at a person in the store and tell, okay, they gang stalking me. You know what I'm saying? Like they mannerisms give them away. They energy, they give themselves away with how they move around me, what they say. You know, how they want to be seen. Like it's certain mannerisms and movements that since I've been dealing with it so long, you know, it's just easy to spot them out. But even, you know, if it wasn't easy for me to spot them out, my intuition always goes off when there's a gang stalker around. And it always let me know, hey, look at this person, look at that person, look at how they move. And it never fails. They either coming on every hour that I'm on. Like they'll turn around. Like I had a dude in Walmart a couple weeks ago. He had 2 twin girls with him. And I told y'all that since Zoo was talking to the lady in Dollar Tree that day when there was like 100 people that came in there after me, he was talking to her and he was saying something about he waiting on God to see him a father. Because, you know, my baby won't, you know, he don't get to talk to his sperm donor because his sperm donor is a threat to both of us. And so I have just decided, you know, and I told him before I did it, you know, I can't allow you to talk to him because he's trying to hurt us. And so, you know, he didn't talk to him in a long time and he's blocked. And so, you know, he's been wanting a father. But his sperm donor was never a father anyway, okay? The only reason that I feel like he got me pregnant was for them to try to keep eyes on me and stay close to me, was for them to try to hurt me. But that didn't work because once I realized that he was working against me, once he set me up to get my house broke into that time, and, you know, I started putting everything together, and then the way he was coming in and out, and then he'll be doing for him sometimes and then wouldn't be. And then I just was like, you know what, this is not a healthy dynamic. So we just going, whatever, he just got to go. And Zoo just going to have to, you know, wait on God to see him an actual father. But yeah, fresh foods is a part of it. And I know I just went all over the place, but I just say what hit my spirit. And I've detached from a lot of people, you know, after I see what's up, after I notice the first red flag, I go on about my business because I'm always under attack. And I know that it's going to be that way until everyone goes to prison. So after everyone goes to prison, then I know I won't be under attack because everybody that was a part of the organization is going to be in prison or dead. So, you know, but yeah, they're participating. The meat, I took a picture of it. I have the receipt. The dude, I can always I always can look in their face, and I don't know, I just have gifts, and I can't explain it to y'all, but it's just my body reacts when, you know, the gang stalker's around or when there's danger. Like if I'm going into a situation and it's, you know, going to be harmful, my body's going to tell me to turn around and go the other way. Like my intuition is very strong, it's very on point, and it's always going to let me know, and I never go against it. Okay. So, yeah, they just wanted me to get on here and tell y'all about the light-skinned dude at Bo's on Pine Street, the tall one with the, I don't know if they're gray or green. He looked like he might be mixed or something. And he had on a blue shirt. For y'all to get eyes and ears on him, I don't know if there were undercover people in there, because I know with everyone being under investigation, there is someone watching me as well, you know, that's a part of the investigation. Someone on the right side of the law watching me as well. But y'all, just want to let y'all know about that, about him specifically. The other Bows, the incident, the white lady, when I was walking, when they messed up when they loosen up the bolt on my front right, my axle nut that day, and it the hub broke, the hub assembly, the wheel bearing ended up getting damaged because I was driving, and I had to, you know, walk back and forth to the store to get what I needed to fix it. And we was walking to the grocery store and stuff for a couple weeks. And we had walked to the store, and I guess the lady thought that I was going to take the buggy with me, but I had no intentions on taking it. But I noticed how when we were leaving, she was standing outside of the bowl store to see if that's what I was going to do. But I had, you know, already planned on carrying the bags home. I had my daughter and my baby son with me. And so I had already planned, you know, we bought bags and stuff so we can carry it. That day was very frustrating. But they have caused me a great deal of mental and emotional distress. But, you know, I just know how to not let them see me mentally and emotionally distressed. When I get home, I cry and let out my frustrations and scream and talk all my shit when I get home. When I'm out in the world and in front of them, I don't let them see me, you know. I don't let them know that, I don't give them that satisfaction, basically. When I'm out in public, I got my game face on, and I'm, you know, solution based. When I'm in the house is when, you know, I let out my frustrations, and if I want to cry, I cry. I pray, you know, I talk my shit. I do what I need to do when I'm in the house. But when I'm out there, I'm like, game face on, get this shit done, do what you got to do, and get back in the house, okay? Because I really don't, you know, I don't mind going out, but I'm just more comfortable. I'm more comfortable in my own space, too. I'm more comfortable in my own space. And I love my alone time. So, and there ain't shit out here in Lumberton, North Carolina anyway. So, there ain't nothing exciting to do out this bitch. But, yeah, they wanted me to come tell y'all about that. I think I told y'all about Napa when I was walking that time. They gave me the wrong part on purpose. AutoZone has given me the wrong part on purpose as well. O'Reilly's, the dude broke my windshield wipers when he was putting them on. The one on the O'Reilly's on West 5th Street. The AutoZone on Roberts Avenue and West 5th Street. The food line on West 5th Street, Roberts Avenue. You know, on Roberts Avenue, West 5th Street, these are some of the main roads, you know, where I go to different stores. So they pay attention to the places that you frequently shop at. And so they pay attention to that. And so they get up with people that work there, and, you know, the managers and stuff. They know management, and things of that nature. And, you know, they give people money to do dumb shit, to try to get up under your skin. But, yeah, I just had to get on here and tell y'all about that, too, before I lay down.